What's up, ladies and gentlemen? First place, Spyro, You're the Dragon, Part 5. We are here in front of uh, Sgt Byrd's prison, and we will go and save him right after I catch this thief. You can see where the thief is running along. You can see where the thief is running along the path here. Should be able to flame him. There we go. Should be able to flame him without a whole lot of trouble. But you can see there's quite a bit of treasure littered around here, so you want to make sure that you go ahead and grab all this really quickly before, if you go into this area first, or if you bypass it to continue on with the rest of the level. Even though because all of the the other playable character rescuing situations are the last levels before the boss fight, so if you were following the levels in order, you wouldn't bother with like Sgt Byrd or Sheila for quite a while. But I'm going to go ahead and free them so I can go ahead and get, if I need to use them again here in this area, or going back for these characters later on, I can just go ahead and get them out of the way, free them, go ahead and get their levels out of the way, and then continue on like that.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
So 700 shouldn't be any trouble this late in the game.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Sgt Byrd, 9068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DVX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Alright, so just like with Sheila, the character will attack money bags. All the characters will do that in some form or another, and also just like with Sheila, we have to go into Sgt Byrd's level, have to clear out the level before we can go back and backtrack through the levels to do his portions of the levels.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Alright, so look around here for treasure really quickly before I talk to this hummingbird.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Alright, so you can see, really quick, I'll talk about the controls. You shoot rockets with the circle button. You see there's 2 rockets. You don't fire very fast. There's not that much of a reload time with these rockets, but you do have to factor in some sort of reload time. You can fly by continuously tapping the X button. You can fly for a unlimited amount of time, but you do have to think about height. You can. It's kind of weird because you can kind of float after flying around, you can float, and that will help you get under like doorways and things like that. And flying, it's not very accurate. The flying.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, free 4 other hummingbird soldiers. Okay, so it's not very accurate, so it's not a very good thing for speed. You can see how fast. Yeah, you notice how fast Sgt Byrd walks, and you can do this to be a little bit more accurate. I'm sure that's what the hummingbird would have told us, or just would have told us how to, break into places like this. But it's just a little bit easier if I, well, yeah, because I already know what's going on, and I already explained the controls and everything, so there's really no reason for me to do that. I guess I can't break those open with these rockets. That's a shame. But yeah, so that's pretty much what you have to do. Just keep going throughout the level. Watch out for the Rhinox. You notice there were some flying Rhinox as well, so you want to watch out for them. And there's these, I think they're gophers that you have to be, just like with the lizards, you have to be far enough away from them, except this time you don't have to worry about being on a skateboard. All you have to do is just be far enough away from them.
Sir, I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
You have to be far enough away from them and then shoot them once they're out of their hole.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down. Press it again to look up, sir.
Alright, so, you don't even have to really be on, close by the weights to really, to pick them up. I guess I didn't, get on them exactly, or I guess, very accurate. I guess I have to be a little bit more accurate. I'll hit this guy up here. You can see there's another gopher hole. I'm sure maybe she'll explain what the gophers are here. Oh.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave.
Oh, okay. The security door, I don't think you'll... Yeah, so, okay, so I guess she's just gonna explain to us about that again, so... Let's see if I can get the controls around just right. I guess I'm not far enough away for the gopher. Aha, here we go. So make sure there's nothing up here. And I want to make sure I can get the gophers. There we go. And I'll shoot this really quickly. And now the rockets don't really home in on anything, so that you can't use them as a you can't rely on that. You have to be kind of accurate with the rockets. They do have a very limited homing feature, but they're not that accurate, and it doesn't work that well, to be honest. You have to be pretty you have to be very close for the homing rockets to work. There we go. Or for the homing effect to work, and I'll try to show it off once I get to another flying enemy. That's really where you see it work. I guess you need both of them. Or maybe just have to set them on there, right? You can't just drop them. But that's why the circle or the triangle button works. So we don't need to talk to you. I want to get this ladybug over here really quickly. There we go. And so you can see just how, like, I guess it actually went right towards that ladybug, didn't it? So you can see it. You kind of, like I said, you have to be aiming in their direction for it to work. And even then, if you noticed, it did go right towards the Rhinoc, but it actually missed. It actually missed the Rhinoc, and the explosion or the blast radius actually hit it, and that's what knocked it out. So you do have to be careful and take that into consideration, and look around for any weird marks on the walls or anything like that, because that means you can blow a hole in the wall, and all you have to do is just shoot a rocket at the wall to do that. So you can see just how well the homing ability works there.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Not sure. I don't think I released all of the hummingbird soldiers. Maybe I just supposed to knock out all of the flying Rhinocs. Okay, so they're not even that accurate. I guess that's what it is, because I know I didn't release all of the trapped hummingbirds. Let's see. I definitely need to head back this way for let's see. Well, I'm missing something. All right, now you can see this little bomb here. You have 4 bombs with you, or that you can carry at once, and that's what you have to use to blow these up. All you have to do is just get really close to them, and then drop, or press the triangle button to drop the bombs, or drop the. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow, that is actually pretty cool. I didn't think that. I've never tried to do this before. Huh, I wonder if you can drop one into one of these gopher holes. It didn't do anything, so I guess that's not the, what do you call it? The skill point for this level. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I've never tried to do that before. But yeah, this is what you use these bombs for, to go around and get all of the indestructible crates here. And don't worry, there's tons of bombs around here I can get. I think I can even get the ones that I just got from. Where was it at? Wherever I entered this section from, but there's, like I said, yeah. So there you go. So you never run out of bombs. You don't have to worry about that. I want to come back here and get this chest back here really quickly. Let me see, where did it go? Like I said, the flying is not that useful. You kind of almost just use it to, if you're going in a straight line, it helps a lot better than if you're trying to turn. Just because it's a lot slower if you do end up, if you do turn. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I forgot about this. I think all that's down here is just treasure and some a Rhinoc or 2, and an egg, I believe. I want to be careful. If you do end up hitting the lava, you won't blow up because you're holding the bombs, but you will take damage, so you want to be very careful. I'm not sure, you may end up actually losing your bombs, but I'm not sure. So there's nothing in here. That's a window. So we'll just fly over here and keep going. Now the best way to actually fly is just to tap the X button. You don't want to continuously mash it to keep yourself going. Because you can float quite a ways. Of course, not with the bombs. The bombs will actually weigh you down. But if you're just flying without the bombs or anything, or holding anything, just tapping it and floating is actually a very good way to move about, and it will help you. You don't have to slide so long or float so long in the air, and it's a lot faster than walking. So it's not a bad idea if you can get the hang of doing it. And it's not that difficult to learn how to do it. But you just have to learn how to do it before you can actually make it worth the time it takes to do it. So I need to head up here. I'll get that. And if you are holding something, you can use that to bounce off the ground to kind of slow yourself down a little bit if you need to. If you can refill. No, I guess you have to get rid of them if you want to refill your rockets. You have to get rid of them. Let me see that. This one you may have to hit while flying. I forgot about this one as well. I really hope that's not the skill point, shooting all of the gophers with rockets. Because that would stink. And you can see that's where the trapped hummingbird would be, in that room. Okay, so let me fly far enough away. Okay, so you can see the rockets do kind of. So I guess that's just the skill point, is shooting them all. So not that difficult, and actually worth it, because you do get a life and it's pretty easy. I'm gonna get rid of this bomb. I don't think I need any more bombs. If I do, there's plenty around here to choose from if I do end up needing any more. Well, you can see the homing ability is not. It's not that accurate, it's not, it's actually pretty poor, but there is actually a lot more of a homing ability than I thought there was, to be honest. So that's very useful, actually. Now, dealing with these torches, or I guess they're not torches, these, I'm not sure exactly what you'd call them. These things, it's kind of difficult because of the way the controls work.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
You have to be careful because you have to take it slow and easy while going through there, because you don't want to go too fast. But you also can just go very fast through here. Let me see how many eggs or gems I'm missing. 5, that stinks. There ain't no telling where that'll be at. But you can also, of course with that I should have waited, but through a section like this you can just speed through and to avoid getting damaged. Here again, you can just go through there fast and not have to worry about taking any damage. Yeah, there ain't no telling, especially in this valley-like area. There's really ain't no telling where the gym could be. Probably somewhere around here. It's good to check on the bottom down here first. I'll check in here really quick. I guess I've already been in here. I want to check back out here because I'm sure this is where it's at. Now there is a ceiling that you can only fly up so high, and then once you hit that ceiling, you actually move pretty slowly while you're once you hit that ceiling, so you don't want to obviously you don't want to hit that ceiling if you can help it. Did I get that gem out of that? Yeah, I guess I did, didn't I? Because I remember falling down to it before going after that last hummingbird. Let me see. And see, this would be a good time to have Sparks be a treasure finder. See all these ladybugs around here, and all the rockets, but in that last area will throw you off. Wonder if it could possibly be not in here, but I don't think down that hole. But I'll check again if I have to. Thinking more in this first area here. No. Now I don't remember how to get out. Oh, let me see. I wonder if I'm even in the right area. Huh. Oh.
I'm ready to be debriefed, sir.
Okay, let me see. It has to be in the last area. Somewhere maybe up in one of those caves that I didn't check very well, or possibly where the last hummingbird was. I doubt it would be there, but you never know. I don't think it's in here because I've already checked in here very well. Didn't talk to you, but I don't need to talk to you. And this is the problem with the way they hid the treasure in this game. You know, it's almost you have to have the treasure finding ability to find the treasure, but you don't. But that's that's BS because that's just a gimmick. You shouldn't make the treasure that hard that you actually just have to have a gimmick to be able to find it. Maybe this will help me find anything that's on the ground. All these little bombs keep throwing me off because I keep looking at it and thinking I see that's where the treasure is. And I'm right there at the ceiling. That's where it's got to be, in here. Nope. You can't break these flamethrower these faces, so there's no treasure in them. I don't know. I've checked everywhere. Well, I guess I'll come back here after I get these sparks thing, I guess, because that's about the only thing I can do. I don't know where. I don't want to keep wasting time with this. Searching for this, and there ain't no telling where it could be. Checked up here, there ain't no balloons left. Checked on all of these. There's little platforms sticking out of the walls. Yeah, there's nothing around here. Okay, then I guess I'll just get out of here, because I don't know, I don't know what to do. I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, I'll just come back here with Sparks later, once I do him. Oh well. Anyway, So now, after wasting a whole bunch of time there, I'm going to backtrack and do all the levels that I need to, enchant the towers and the other level. You can see that's the next. That's the thing that will take us to the next area. You see some of the characters that I've already helped there. Sgt Byrd, the polar bear, and the guy from Enchanted Towers. But yeah, I'm going to do Sgt Byrd's area in Molten Crater, Enchanted Towers, and let's see, where's Molten Crater at? And then, depending on my time, I'll probably end it after that, because I still have quite a bit to do in Enchanted Towers. There's still quite a bit of the level there before I'm done with it. So, thankfully, I can just bypass a large portion of this and just go straight to the Sgt Byrd area.
Hello, Spyro. I'm just off to the Tiki Lodge for some R&R.
Alright, so this is kind of difficult.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
Alright, so you can see the heads and then the bodies. All you have to do is just pick up a head and then hover over the body, and it will go onto the head. You can see there's a bunch of treasure littered around, so you want to make sure that you look for that. Now all of the heads are going to be hidden, and we also want to take care of this wall here really quickly. There's an egg in it. But yeah, all the heads are going to be hidden, and you have to find, and the bodies are, I think all the bodies are here in this main room, but all the heads are in the other rooms, so you're going to need to look out for those. And you want to go ahead and knock out these birds, get these birds out of the way, because they will attack you. They will attack you if you are not careful. I think they may be infinitely spawning, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I guess they are. Wow, I did not expect that. Now, sadly, there is no way to fall really fast if you're flying. There's nothing you can do. You just have to deal with it. Yeah, so I guess there's no point in knocking out these birds, even though they are a pain. They will just continue to, they'll keep flying towards you. And the bad thing is that they will make you drop the heads. I'll go ahead and try to knock out some of these harder heads first, like this one. Get this one out of the way. And they will make you drop the heads, and you will have to go back for them if you do end up dropping them. Oh. So you definitely want to be very careful. The fire, I think if you drop the heads in the lava, they may reset. Like they'll just come back. You won't lose anything. You won't lose any progress on all the other heads that that you put back together. I think all that happens is they just go back to the spot that they were at before. I don't remember exactly though, because I haven't dropped any heads in the lava in quite a while, so I'm not that familiar with it. But you can just see where all the heads are. You kind of get an idea of they're all in all of these other rooms. Everywhere else, and of course, all the rooms have their own degrees of difficulty and different things that you have to go through to get the heads out. And I'll just go ahead and continue to knock out these oddball out of the way ones, so that I can just put the some of the easier heads on the easier bodies. Get that over with. So this is the room that we were just in. I guess that was a kind of a shortcut, I guess. Maybe not quite so dangerous. Been in there. Been in here. Yeah, I'll fly up this way and see what's up here. Just another way to go, I guess, or maybe a shorter, more dangerous route, perhaps. Let me see. Okay, in here. Yeah, now this is a pain to get out of. Yeah, that's all the treasure. As you can see all of the faces there, but get that over with, and then just drop the head on the easiest body, well, the second easiest body.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge.
And this should be the last egg. And so that's it. That's Molten Crater done.
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
Yep. So now we can exit the area. And then exit the level, and then we still have to do Enchanted Towers, which shouldn't be too difficult. It is going to take a little while, because you have to go through you have to fly throughout the entire level with Sgt Byrd, so that will make it sort of difficult, but not really though, because you're flying instead of compared to walking around with Spyro, so it's not going to be quite that difficult. But I guess the really bad thing will be finding the frogs with the golden bones, like in Skilo's Badlands. You know, that was a sort of difficult challenge. It wasn't really. Well, it could be difficult, and then it could be difficult if you just listen for the sound the bones would make. It wasn't quite so bad. But if you but they also weren't that bad hidden. Because you have the ability to fly in this level, they are going to be a little bit more hidden. So we'll just keep. Oh wow, really? That should have caught me. I'm surprised I didn't. So you can see Spyro's falling animation. I'll be a little bit more careful this time. I don't even think I have to get up there. I'm actually looking for the way to get over there to where Sgt Byrd is. And I really don't remember right now. I don't think it's down here. This is where the skate park was. Perhaps if I fly up here. Oh. I don't think I can make it across to over here. Oh, well, this is where I need to go anyway, so I'll head through here. Oh, I think I know what this challenge is.
I was playing catch with my pet wolf Farley, but I accidentally threw his ball down this hole, and he went in after it. Now he's stuck down there. I feel so helpless, sitting up here, listening to his steadily softening whimpers. Don't cry, Wolf. Never cry, Wolf.
Alright, so we have to help him get his wolf back. I think this... I don't remember exactly. I think this may be a lot like the snow leopard challenge from the other game, except with a ball. You have to get the wolf to follow you by spitting the ball, and having him chase the ball, out, or oops. You just spit the ball out, and that makes him chase you. So it's not quite as difficult as the come on. Really? I wonder if this... Oh. So I guess if you can get the dog to sit there... Alright, so... I'm sure you could use the ball as well, but, I'll just do this. That's kind of funny. It makes you get all the treasure around here, of course. I don't think the dog can actually, take damage, so you don't have to worry about that. So I think we may need to... dog to go across there. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Come on, dog. Really? Didn't get the ball. Bring it to me. I'll definitely say the cat challenge was a lot easier. It's not out of your range, dog. Come on. Okay. So now that we got him back up here. And hopefully he won't be stupid and chase it right off the cliff. There you go. That's what I was trying to get him to do before, but I didn't hit the ball right. So more of this. I can already tell what I have to do. I have to get the dog up there. Hopefully you won't move. Oh, come on, you're far enough away from it that you don't. Let's see. I really didn't hit it on the right spot. Is up. There we go. Okay, so hopefully there won't be a whole lot more to this. I guess we're close. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not even messing with his ball anymore.
Hey, you found Farley! How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it, and it's kind of slimy. Oh well, it's the thought that counts, right?
Alright, so we got through with that. And if you didn't notice, the dog does what the people here do. You see, like looking back left and right and making that weird facial expression while they're doing it. But let me see. So now this is the area with Sgt Byrd. So we'll just come over here and we'll do this.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and the perimeter of the islands whenever you want me to. It's good to be back in action.
Alright, so like I said, you can now fly around frames dropping. Like a bunch. You can now, go around throughout the entire level as Sgt Byrd and get all the treasure and everything that Spyro couldn't reach. There's one of those. Yeah, so there's one of these guys flying around here. Oh, come on, don't seriously make me chase you. I think I'm faster than he is, but... Oh, no. There we go. Just about fell. I wonder if there's a... I don't think there's a... Oh, I thought that was somewhere up a little bit higher than that. I guess these creatures give us... gems. Huh, I didn't think they did. So we want to fly up here and get this frog and get the bone from him.
You're doing great. Please find the rest of the bones so we can put my friend back together.
Alright. I should have talked to her, tried to find him a little bit sooner, but Really, that missed? Where'd he go? Man, that's a pain. You actually have to chase these guys around. I was fixing to say, should have given me the treasure. Come on, that should be... See, I want to make sure I get over there and get that. Oh, wow. You want to be careful. It'll throw you quite a ways. Okay. So, since he doesn't have a bomb ability, I wonder how I'm supposed to break these. Maybe there's some bombs I can drop around here somewhere. But they just seem to be a little bit too high for Spyro to be able to get up to. These rockets would home in a little bit better. I guess for targets that don't move, they do. So, let me see. Make sure you shoot all these things, of course. Be careful. Even the ones that you think, unless you know for sure that you hit some with Spyro, I would definitely suggest just go ahead and hit all the ones that you can find. Around here. There we go. Get down here and get some health. And you can see just how fast you can get around the level as Sgt Byrd, because you can fly and you're not limited to just the ground, and have to deal with walking around only on the ground. So that definitely makes this not quite so much of a tedious task as it would if you were just on the ground. Don't think there's anything up here. Where's that frog at? that Rhinoc in the back. Let's see. He should be up here, shouldn't he? There we go. And you can just, again, see how far Sparks can reach. You know, just different little things like that will better show off his range. Just want to make sure I don't miss any. I think all the ground-based enemies like these hammer Rhinocs and the jackhammer Rhinocs, I know I've hit, but I don't want to miss any flying enemies. I think I've hit most, if not all of the flying enemies, so. Now, most of these frogs are going to be in these towers, so you just want to look around for anywhere that, like any towers that are just kind of sitting by themselves. You just listen around for the bone noise. Want to try to clear out anything that would make noise so that you can hear the bone noise better. I think I might have heard it up here, up on top of this tower. Let's see, possibly in here. Yep. So that's 7. I think I would hear it if there's any more up here. Okay, so there ain't nothing else up there. Looks like there's a gym over here. Yep. Yeah, possibly in an enemy that I thought I killed and actually didn't. Let me see, I'm just listening around for the bone noise. I almost want to turn the music off so that I can hear it better. Oh, it's around here somewhere. There we go.
Here, have this. I was going to keep it as a souvenir, but I don't have room in my luggage.
So now all I have to do is figure out a way to get the
My friend is feeling much better now. Oh no, he started his bone dance again.
So now the only thing I have to do is just figure out how to get the crates that you have to head bash. Figure out how I break those and or get up there to break those, and try to either do it with Sgt Byrd or Spyro, and then I'm done. That's all the eggs. Now, like I said, I just have to figure out how to break those open. Because like I said, I think they're a little bit too high for Spyro to get up to. I wonder if I can pick up these. I doubt these rocks. Yeah, I didn't really think so. Perhaps, let me see. If I can hit the targets with the rockets. Oops. Alright, so that's not gonna work. So I can touch down there. Nope. That stinks. 'Cause like I said, I don't think I can get up here with Spyro. Unless, let me see, if I'd fly there. I could fly across and possibly hover there to get that one. And then get this one. I think these are the last two. I'm pretty sure anyway. I'll head back to Sgt Byrd's area, making sure that I know I can just hit exit level. Oh, really? Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Because now I have to go back in. I thought it would put me back to Spyro. I think I figured out how to get in here anyway. I can bypass all of this and just go straight up here. Don't need to get the bones again, so I'm not going to worry with those. And hopefully this is it, and there's nothing else missing. Because I think I got all of the flying creatures. I think I got all the enemies. Last time, when I was here with Sgt Byrd. Yep, good. Alright, so now that I've done all that, I'm going to talk about the trivia that for the level that I did, Sgt Byrd's level, and then I'm going to end the video here. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I'm glad I got all of this out of the way. All the backtracking stuff out of the way for now, anyway. Let's see. Go to Sgt Byrd's base. Sgt Byrd's base has Roman midday gardens, which only appeared in Spyro. The dragon to access this world. 700 gems must be paid to money bags to release Sgt. James Byrd, who is the second alternate playable character in the game. 500 pieces of treasure, 3 eggs, fodder is ladybugs. The skill point is the gophers. Enemies, gardener Rhinox, flying Rhinox, and then shooting Rhinox. Trivia, 2 of the eggs have their names reference to Siegfried and Roy, the famous magician duo who were also known to have performed with white tigers. If you manage to enter Sgt Byrd's base without freeing him, then complete it. The Tiki Lodge and Molten Crater is unlocked, and Sgt Byrd is playable in Enchanted Towers, though the signs will say that he is locked up. This is also true with Sheila's Alp and Bentley's Outpost. So I guess you can do that glitch as well, just like with the other 2 characters. But anyway, so that's all the trivia and everything for the level that I did. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many rockets did I shoot? Well, I guess not. How many bombs did I drop in Sgt Byrd's base? So thank you for watching. Next time we will go and do some of the other levels around here, wherever they are. Past over here. We will continue and go in that direction. So until then, later, everyone.